that green light. But close. I gotta try to not look like Mitch last week. Did you guys watch that last week?
I saw him. Yeah.
I through the social. So I think Mitch was trying. This is what he was trying to do, which is gonna be a problem. Yeah, and I have to spend the evening with him, so that's gonna come back. Oh, so anyway, it is time for I couldn't remember what acronym to use, so I put them both on there. Either the fly fishing report, again, remember Friday fly fishing report or fishing report Friday. I don't remember what it was, so that's just I recall it whatever.
Okay.
Fishing report. Yeah, and it's going to happen on Friday. A little more verbose from that. So what we usually do is we cover some of the watersheds in this area that we think people should be paying attention to right now. Right? What do you guys bring to the table? Actually, before we go there.
Yup.
Ben.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Ben.
Wait, you got to talk. Come on, buddy.
Hi, I'm Ben.
There we go. Nice. What's your last name, Ben?
Beck.
Beck. Where do you go to school? What are you doing here?
Seattle Academy. I'm an intern.
Here?
Yeah.
Sweet. Welcome.
My name is Jack Buckle. I'm also from Seattle Academy, and I'm an intern here at EWA Water. I like being outside and hiking. Quite a bit.
Yeah, you killed that. Nice job.
Thanks.
Right on. So you guys have been fly fishing for a long time.
Yeah.
Learned how to spell it last week, I think.
Yep.
Sweet. Cool. All right. So we'll start. Let's just go into the fishing reports. Can you name one of the fisheries that we pay attention to out here? Take a guess.
Puget Sound.
Yeah. But heck yeah, that's what we're talking about. Because if you follow our youth account, emerging _anglers, Ben posted a little biopic of him with some pink salmon from last year.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, they tasted great.
They did.
Yeah, great smokers. Yeah.
Awesome. So Puget Sound, we're kind of in the middle of it. You know what that means? Right out there. It's right out there. You're not really literally in the middle of it, but season-wise, you got tons of bait fish out. You've got sun early in the morning, sun late in the evening, times on our side. Tides this week they fluctuate between pretty good, like 0 up to 9.5, 10, and then they alternate down to like a 4 to 5 foot tide. So it looks a little bit like big to little to big. So at least there's moving. It's better than a molar tide, which you have to reference. One of our former drawings. This is not a good look. It was a week on a boat in Alaska, and this is what the hair looks like, and I just lost another hair right there. So that is, that's one of our fishing. But one of the cool things about Puget Sound is, guess what? It fishes well all year long. I don't know if we've said that before. Have we said that before?
Oh, no, I don't think you've said that.
Okay. Now we have. So from here forward, you should just understand how to fish it all.
Yeah.
Right. What's another fishery you got to be able to name one here, Jack? Come on. Well, think of rivers near you grew up here. Where's Coffee River? And sure, we can cover the Columbia. It's a little far. It's a little far. Yes.
For sure, right.
Okay, fair enough. What do you think we fish for in Columbia?
I mean, I would still be light out right now.
Yeah. That's the point of the fishing report, is to talk about what to fish this weekend and stuff.
You know what?
I told you, you got on the spot.
I see that. I didn't even know.
Yeah, so great. I love it. So the Columbia, brought up by Jack. Sure. Sobeys Island, if you live in Portland area, or if you're going out east, it's carp time, baby. Water's warming up, carp moving around.
Love carp.
I dedicate that small portion. This won't mean anything to you guys, but he'll contact you to tell you how much he's dissatisfied with the report. I dedicate the carp report on the Columbia to my very good friend Dylan Tamina, who loves carp more than life itself. So, yep, shout out to Dylan. Can you name it another watershed?
Cowlitz River.
Oh, look at Daddy killing it over here. Yeah, Cowlitz, yes, it's at 5,000. So perfect for this time of year. Steelhead, it's kind of late in the season, but on a hatchery watershed like that, and over the past, you can just count on fish still staggering themselves coming in. So it's not as if they're not in there; they're in there. So the Cowlitz is actually in what we would call darn near perfect shape.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, they used to be horrible when I was a kid.
Yeah. Jack?
I don't still really know.
Tributary to the Columbia, comes off the east side of the mountains. There's a town named after it, city named after it. There's a tribe named after it.
Yep. Yeah.
Like you knew that, yeah, just with holy purposes. Okay, so the Yakima. Yakima was at just about 2,000, 2,200. Again, perfect flows, exactly what we'd expect for this time of year. Mother's Day caddis hatch is the big hatch everybody gets all fired up for over there. It's not quite Mother's Day, it's in about a week and a half, but that doesn't mean that the fish aren't paying attention to caddis right now, particularly late in the afternoon. If you're starting in the morning, it's PMD time. Up high, if we end up having a cold snap, you probably have some March Brown still happening, but I would just stick with the caddis and the PMDs, top and subsurface. Streamers, if you want to strip them, absolutely. Okay. Glenn, can you hit 3 for 3?
Wenatchee River?
Close.
Closed? Oh, really? Did we say Skykomish River yet?
Closed.
Cool. What? Snohomish.
Closed.
Yeah. Snoqualmie?
Yeah, Snoqualmie. Oh, dude, you should have jumped in and somebody. Snoqualmie. Middle Fork Snoqualmie was at about 850. That's kind of the for us. We look at 1,000 CFS as kind of the top end for water level that you can kind of safely wade at if you know where you're going. If you don't, there's 2 things to do. One is use this time of year to go investigate new water, find spots on the map we've never been to before, go see what it looks like. Warm afternoons, you might see some of those trout looking up at you feel the opposite with. They are not worried about matching hatch, so throw any sort of attractor or whatever dry fly that you want, but give it a shot. The other thing you can do is, and this is, I had a drum here at drum roll because, again, I don't think we've ever said this before. There it is. There's the drum roll. You can ask. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
These 2 guys here for a month to answer just exactly those questions. Where to go on the Middle Fork and Snowball. Right?
Yep.
So here pretty much every day. The next month it's like May.
Yeah.
There are new security details. They're spending the night here, alternating shifts. Yeah. That's what you do with freelays.
I'm not here.
Send help.
Oh my god, so funny. What's another one? Yakima, Puget Sound. That's really just about it for now. We usually do a drawing on the report, and this is the one that I professionally drummed up today, and you guys had some time to kind of talk through this, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like as people start to come into the sport, or even when people are already in the sport, one of the things that they tend to not understand is the linguistics or the vernacular around rod action.
Yeah.
Can one of you take a little stab at explaining this?
Yeah, we could explain.
Yeah.
So first here we have our tip flex rod.
What is tip flex?
Well, people call that fast action because since only the tip of the rod is flexing, when you cast your rod and bend it, it takes a very short time to bend, which means that this cast is going to be both strong and far. Ben can explain it.
Yeah. Yeah, it might apply well to a wider body of water, bigger fish. Yeah, it's just a better, like, if you were to target bigger fish with like a full flex rod. If you were to target something like a grouper with a full flex rod, the rod would be gone. But if you had like a tip flex rod, it'd be a bit easier to like reel in those bigger fish. Yeah.
Okay.
And what next we have?
No, you're good. Run boat.
Next, we have our mid-flex rod. As the name suggests, it kind of bends around to the middle of the rod. This one's kind of, so it's not a fast action like the tip flex or a what they call soft action with the full flex. It's kind of in the middle, so your cast, it's gonna be a bit well-rounded. It can do what a tip flex rod can do, and it can do what a full flex rod can do, but it can't do it as good as.
Yeah.
Nice job, man.
Yeah, like Jack said, it's like it's probably like a great like beginner rod. It's like a rod you can take in most places. Yeah, it's a jack of all trades.
Yes, you like it. All right, he's covering full flex.
Yeah, I can go with the full flex. Full flex is like more of like a advanced rod. It's harder to cast, and it's like usually like you should target certain species with it.
So yeah, as Ben said, it's highly specialized. It's mostly used for like more experienced anglers who have a lot more like finesse on their cast because it's more difficult to use than like a tip flex. Yeah.
What would be the benefit of the full flex rod?
Probably be more fun to use.
Can be.
Yeah, like it's
in terms of fish that you were talking about.
Yeah, like you could target smaller fish with it that like a tip flex would like struggle with.
Cool.
It would snap if it's like a big enough fish, but it could also be it'd be more fun to reel it in. Like sure. Like if you were to reel in like a steelhead with a tip flex, it'd be a bit like more like boring, I'd say. Like it's easier to reel the fish in. Wow. Yeah. God. While a full flex, it's probably like God. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably just
Speak up. Feel sad. So the thing I was getting at, if you remember when we talked about full flex rod, which is typically characteristic of bamboo glass or a very specifically designed graphite rod, is to protect tip. So if you did catch a big fish on it, not so big that it would destroy it.
Yeah.
Big enough that it would like snap tippet. That acts as a huge shock absorber to like protect the tippet and allow you to land the fish. Is that weird?
Yeah.
Remember that part?
Yeah.
Yep. That's it. All right. And then this, I don't know what I wrote this one over here for. I think I was not going to lump bamboo into that. That's all. So anyway, that's yet again one of those things that you should better understand. And if you have questions, it's not something that you should be bashful asking when you come in here. Yeah. Any parting thoughts?
Well, just like something good to remember with different flexes is that it's not tied to any other metric related to the fishing rod. Like these flexes, you can find a rod that's 3 weight or 12 weight or 11 feet long or 8 feet long in all of these different flexes. So those things are not connected, and you can find like whatever combination of those different metrics that you want.
Yeah.
Whatever niche fish you choose.
That was cool. Yeah. That's tough. So we're gonna wrap that up.
Yeah.
It looks like it's gonna be a good weekend, and that means that people should go fish.
And you should prepare by coming over to EWA on the couch.
Yeah.
And you should also go look at our YouTube channel.
Yeah. Instagram. Yep. Channels. Yeah.
For all the different things that we do, which is pretty diverse.
Yep. Lots of information, lots of resources.
Yep. All right. We good?
Yep. See you out there.
Sweet. Nice job, boys. Nice fucking job.